So guys, if you watched the video 3 days ago, you know I've started doing a 30 days to a token challenge, and man, I have some results. What if I told you guys that you can make tons of profit selling crafted gear that wasn't even best in slot in phase 1? I'm showing you right now on screen the profit calculations from Trade Skill Master. And they're true. It's true. You can. So, I took the professions I had on this fresh level 80 character, or not fresh, but I had tailoring and leatherworking. So I started with 100 gold, and well, I started looking through my professions. And if you can see here, there's a lot of really big green numbers here. 200 gold profit. I haven't crafted all of these items yet, but there's a lot of items that show great promise when you're just looking through the profession window right here. So obviously we started crafting them eventually. And I've sold quite a few different items. Yeah, it's just fantastic. So what I did was, obviously I saw that there's big profit here. So I started looking at the ones that had higher profit, and then I would hover over and look at the region average daily sold at the bottom of the tooltip. And I would prioritize stuff that was above 0.15 mostly. So you can see the Cloak of Crimson Snow here. This is 0.182. So that means on average it sells about every 5 days across all realms. And I'm not on a super low pop realm, so it should be a little bit better than that on my realm. It should be better than that on my realm. And that's my results as well. So yeah, that's what I did. I looked through this and I focused on the ones with the higher numbers for that specific number, and then I just started crafting them. All the gold I got back from sales on the auction house, as well as all of the gold I got from dailies. I've been doing dailies, obviously. Well, we put that back, and here are the results. Rare. Last 7 days, we can do that. And we can, let's just do auctions. Yeah. I've sold 4 Cloaks of Crimson Snow. All for 285 gold after the auction house deposit. They cost a little bit more than 100 right now, maybe 120, because Iceweb Spider Silk is up. But yeah, so in 4 days, I've made, in 2 days, maybe 3, a little over 2 days, I've made 800 gold profit just from this one item. And then we sold Black Duskweave leggings, we sold the Black Duskweave robe, we sold the Eviscerator's tread. So I've sold 7 of these, and it's 3 days, and I didn't even craft that many day 1 because I didn't have the money. I only crafted the cloak, and it sold right away, and now I have a bunch of them on the auction house. So yeah, it's looking very juicy. There's a lot of items. Obviously, a lot of the leather, and particularly the healing leather and mail, had a much lower sale rate, so I haven't prioritized that yet, but I'll probably throw that up on the auction house as well. The more observant of you will have seen that I've sold both PvE and PvP pieces. So we sold the Eviscerator treads. This is PvP entry level gear. We've sold Black Duskweave leggings and robes, which is PvE gear. Equipable at level 78, which is really good, obviously, because that means people are going to buy it on their alt on level 78 to speed up leveling, and it's also going to tide them over a little while at max level, because it's item level 87. Then we sold, yeah, so I'm keeping both PvP, PvE pieces on the auction house, and so far it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So if you want to get going with this, it's pretty simple. Going to be consistent sales as long as people roll alts, which they are until the end of Wrath. People always rolling alts, and there's always someone who's coming back into the game and wants to just splurge. And with how much gold you get from doing dailies, just playing the game, people are going to have gold to splash on like 2,000, 3,000 gold just getting some entry-level gear so that they're not completely useless or not running out in blues. Or if you're buying stuff like the Duskweave set, which also doubles up as something that gives you a boost, makes you level faster, because you buy it at level 78, then it's just a no-brainer, in my opinion. So yeah, I expect I'm going to look for more. I'm going to look for more 78 pieces from leatherworking. I haven't really done that. I've only done some PvP pieces and some max-level leatherworking pieces. And we'll just throw more of them on the auction house and see what sticks, but so far it's been freaking fantastic. If you need TSM settings to post this to the auction house, There's going to be a link in the video description to my to the post on my blog where you can get the TSM setup for the PvP pieces. It has all of the PvP pieces in it. If you want my full setup, which just does include pretty much every crafted item in Wrath, then you need to join me on Patreon. There's also a link to that in the video description. And yeah, good luck.